Hey guys, Flamer here, coming at you with a question for you. Do you know how many people have actually completed an Easter egg before? I was thinking about this question over the past few days and decided to do some research. I would like to showcase you guys this research and what came out of it. Some stuff even surprised me. Anyways, if you like these kinds of videos, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you haven't yet. And without further ado, let's dive straight in. So for the beginning of this research, I'm gonna divide this video in 3 parts. PlayStation players, Xbox players and PC players. The PC player part, I will try my best to find the most accurate solution with proof. But if I can't find it, we will have to do it with the results from the Xbox and PlayStation side. For the first part of these videos, we will determine how many players have got a certain Easter egg quest, trophy, by doing these maths. The amount of achievers on PlayStation will be divided by the amount that owns either the game or DLC, and we use times 100 to determine a percentage. This is the amount of players in the PlayStation community that have achieved these trophies and have actually completed it. Starting with World at War, the Reese in Map Pack 3, we got the Elevate Your Senses trophy. To obtain this trophy, you had to shoot the fly trap with a pack-a-punch weapon and you would unlock it. With using the math, we can see that 137,244 players owned this map, and 98,905 people actually got the trophy, showing us that this trophy has been completed by 72% of the players, which is awesome. The first real Easter egg got done by almost 100,000 players. Moving on to Black Ops 1. We sadly cannot see the stats for maps like Ascension, since it did not have any trophies. What we do know is that the map was bought by 268,747 people. The first real map pack with a fully fledged Easter egg, both solo and co-op, was Call of the Dead. 107,420 people bought the map pack, and the part that intrigues me was the co-op and solo part. If we do our usual math, you guys don't have to worry, this will be the final time I'll say the math from now. I'll just say what the answer is, so you guys just don't have to worry about that. For the co-op trophy, ensemble cast, 50,785 people completed this Easter egg. That's 52% roughly, which is insane for the first actual full Easter egg with a trophy. However, you get when doing it co-op 2 trophies, ensemble cast and stand in. We can with these results also see how many players from the co-op trophies actually did the Easter egg on solo. And that answer is 7,824. That's 7% of total players who bought the map. They actually completed this solo, which is insane. For Shangri-La, the time travel will tell Easter egg, this one had to be done with 4 players, making this one a bit rarer for most because it needed a lot of teamwork and puzzling than with Call of the Dead. 187,569 people have bought the map, and 30,463 people actually were able to do this. This is 16%, a downgrade from Call of the Dead, but still insane, since this map needed a lot of teamwork and could not be done solo. People who owned the Hardened or Prestige Edition already unlocked the original World at War Zombies maps in Black Ops 3. But with the arrival of Moon, also those got included. It was also separately for sale, so people could still play the originals in Black Ops 1. The Resurrection map pack was bought or redeemed by 131,750 people. And for the Easter egg, you needed to complete the Call of the Dead and Shangri-La Easter egg. Even though it had less buys than Shangri-La, a weird amount of 53,674 people actually unlocked this Easter egg. Probably with the help of a friend who completed Shangri-La for the Rectov inside of the egg. The percentage that completed this egg is roughly around 41% for it, being the first real Zombies map pack. 41% is damn impressive if I do say so myself. That was until Black Ops 2 arrived. Black Ops 2, a phenomenal game, was bought by 1,104,117 people on PlayStation, which is an insane amount for Call of Duty back in the day. Transit was the first zombies map on launch with a full Easter egg main quest divided in 2 parts, Maxis and Richthofen, continuing the story from Moon after the rockets hit the Earth. Transit was a mixed map and not everyone liked it. A lot of people hated it and the Easter egg as well. This Easter egg at the time was 4-player for both sides, but since 2019 able to be done 2-player on the Richthofen side. Either way, the map was completed by 38,009 players, a lot less than Black Ops 1, maxing this out by the people that own Black Ops 2 at the moment. Only 3.4% of the people have completed the Transit Easter egg. Then came Die Rise, again with the Transit crew, a tall skyscraper. The Easter egg, the same with Transit, had 2 sides, Maxis and Richthofen. 189,153 people bought the map pack or redeemed it via Season Pass, and only 19,924 players have actually completed this Easter egg. That is 10.53% of players, marking Black Ops 2 not a very good zombies mode. It was time for a change. For the second map pack in Black Ops 2, we got Mob of the Dead, set on Alcatraz Island, involving new gameplay mechanics like Afterlife. This was the way to go. People loved this map, and it was not set in the original timeline. After Moon, this map was the fresh that people needed, and it shows in the numbers. Mob of the Dead was purchased 224,130 times, and the Easter egg Pop Goes the Weasel, where you had to kill Arlington or let him kill the mobsters, was done 45,541 times by people. A 20.32% completed this Easter egg, almost the double of what Die Rise was. The change was good, but the story still had to end. For Map Pack 3, we got Buried.
Buried underground, buried in a western town, buried when you hear the sound of a crazy bitch you flying around.
This marked the end of the story for now, and the Easter egg was desperately hard, especially the sharpshooter step at the end. It made people rage and quit the map. This map also, if you have completed Transit and Die Rise after Buried, had an endgame Easter egg, rewarding you for completing and carrying through the journey that was Black Ops 2. This map was bought 205,358 times and completed by only 15,506 people, making this Easter egg the lowest completion right now at 7.55%. Black Ops 2 had one more map to come out. The fans screamed for the Black Ops 1 days. So what did Treyarch do? Introduce us to the premise versions of the Black Ops 1 and World of War characters Takeo, Nikolai, Dempsey and Richthofen, a younger version of themselves, set on the battlefields of World War I in France. This map introduced wonder weapons and the love that was put into Black Ops 1. People loved the trailers, but it doesn't show in the numbers. Even though Origins right now is a fan favorite, on PlayStation 3 it was bought 139,753 times, and the Easter egg was completed by 28,469 people. Far more than Buried, but still, for a fan favorite, not a lot in my opinion. The percentage was 20.37, ranking it the most completed Easter egg on Black Ops 2. When Next Generation came and we had PlayStation 4 of course, the first title by Treyarch would have been good. Except we had 2 versions, the PlayStation 3 and the PS4 version. Starting off, last gen PlayStation 3 was god awful graphics wise, and the first Easter egg on both PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4 did not have a trophy for the Easter egg, so we sadly cannot determine how many players have done the Shadows of Evil Easter egg, even though this is probably one of the most played Easter eggs in the zombies community and the most known one. The first DLC for PS4 only, it even said on there, look at this right here, PS4 only, next gen. On this Awakening post, I have it right here, next generation only. And what do we get mid DLC 2 on last gen? the Reisendrache lies there. I have played this and completed the Easter egg, and it was awful. It was funny, but awful. This map was bought by 2,255 people, including me, and completed by 652 people. That's 28.91% of the players who actually bought it, and they completed it. How? Now on to the actual DLC, the Reisendrache on PS4. Featuring the premise crew like on last gen, this map was Origins 2.0. Elemental weapons and a good Easter egg. However, even though you will hear someone say, "What's your favorite map?" and people say, "Yo, it's the Reisendrache," it has been bought, even though this map, consider, was free at some times on PlayStation to play, bought 169,560 times and completed 49,448 times. Numbers obviously are crushing last gen, but it's still 29.16% of players who purchased it. That's only 0.25% more than last gen. However, this is where we go into DLC 2. A good map like the Reisendrache sets up some good stuff for the future, right? Enter Zetsubou no Shima. A map set on a Japanese island in search for Takio's soul. You uncover the secrets of Division 9 and get a glimpse of stuff that is about to come. This map, in my opinion, was awesome. A good map with a creepy atmosphere. This map was bought 117,606 times, and the Easter egg Seeds of Doubt was done 39,598 times. 10,000 less than the Reisendrache, but in numbers wise, it's 33.67% of the players who actually completed this. Even more than the Reisendrache in numbers. Gorod Trophy is where the whole story got more fiery and epic. A post-war Stalingrad, on the siege by robots and dragons, battling out against a drunk Nikolai Belinsky. Not only had you killed the dragon, but this Easter egg had two bosses, the dragon and Nikolai in a mech. The Easter egg also had a teaser for the next map, Revelations, and it had the community hyped. This map was bought 108,310 times, and the Easter egg was completed by 23,395 players, a 21.6% of all who bought the map. Now, these numbers are showing right now because of the trophies, but on PlayStation there was this weird bug where if you tried to complete the Gorod Trophy Easter egg after a long time, after the Revelations came out, you would not get the trophy, it would blue screen you. So we do not exactly have the numbers for that since you do not get the trophies. There's probably a lot more people who actually try to do this, but for now these are the numbers for Gorod Trophy. Now, just like Black Ops 1, the Easter egg reward completion for completing all Easter eggs return in the form of max ammo in your weapon and an RK5 to start every game with. Revelations was the final map in the premise saga, We Fought. It was a weird amalgamation of all maps we know and love, like Shangri-La, Kino der Toten, Mob of the Dead, and so much more. This map was bought 121,561 times, and the normal Easter egg was done by 27,823 people. That is 22.89%. But all Easter eggs for the A Better Tomorrow Easter egg was done by 23,960 players, making that 19.71% of players who bought Revelations was someone who completed all Black Ops 3 Easter eggs. During Infinite Warfare's lifetime, we got an actual 5th DLC for Black Ops 3, Zombies Chronicles, a map pack like Resurrection containing remastered versions of Nocturne Toten, Verrückt, Shinonuma, Kino der Toten, Ascension, Shangri-La, Moon, and Origins. This was a hype time and people loved that Treyarch did this. It consisted of 8 remastered maps and was priced at €29.99 or $1, not part of the Season Pass, making this the first buyable map pack without the use of a Season Pass. These maps also included all the old Easter eggs, so let's see how they did in comparison to the original. 103,476 people actually bought Zombies Chronicles. Even though right now on PlayStation 5 the Zombie Chronicles version is free, these numbers are still less than I thought. The Shangri-La Easter egg was done 6,997 times. That's 6.76% by the players who own it, making it 10% less than its original. Moon was a shocker. It's been completed by 23,303 people, making it 22.52% who completed it. That is 17.48% less than its original counterpart in Black Ops 1. The final Easter egg was Black Ops 2's Origins. This was a fan favorite, and the remaster was beautiful in Black Ops 3's engine. The Easter egg was done 23,121 times, making that 22.34%, roughly 2% more than the Black Ops 2 version. However, with Black Ops 3 having such a good spot, Black Ops 4 was coming to town and nobody prepared for what it brought with it. Black Ops 4 is owned by 292,515 people, a lot less people than both Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3. It was set near the Black Ops 3 timeline in multiplayer and was boots on the ground. Zombies looked to be cool with a whole new story, the Chaos storyline, featuring the maps 9 and Voyage of Despair, set on the Titanic, and a remake of Mob of the Dead named Blood of the Dead. It looked to be awesome, but gameplay was something that people did not like. The HUD was messed up and zombies had no perks like Juggernaut. A new formula, and people did not like that. It showed in the numbers. For people who completed the Easter egg, sadly, even though it was a really good game in my opinion and the maps were fun as hell. Let's start with 9, a gladiatorial arena with a fun Easter egg. However, not everyone played zombies, but more people played multiplayer and the new Battle Royale mode Blackout. This you can see in the amount of people who actually did the Easter egg. 16,070 people completed the 9 Easter egg. That's 5.49% of all players, one of the lowest ranking. It's just above Transit. Then Voyage of Despair. The Titanic would have been cool, but it didn't work out. The Easter egg was messy, and some steps like the planet step were just utterly annoying if you had to fail over and over again. Also, the boss on the map was an eye in the freaking iceberg. A cool concept if he couldn't insta-kill you, or when you did not shoot him, making this an annoying Easter egg, and boy do the numbers show. A mere 7,730 people have completed the Easter egg, which is 2.64% of all players, making this the lowest completed Easter egg on PlayStation 4. Then came Blood of the Dead. One word: awful. The Easter egg wasn't fun, it was not good at all with how it was played out, and the steps were tedious. People hated Blood of the Dead, and even though it was an Ether map, it barely was finished more than Voyage, with 10,097 people completing it. 0.05% higher than the completion on Transit. A map like Mob of the Dead did not deserve this treatment, with its Easter eggs being awful. The map itself is fun, but we are here to talk about Easter eggs. The first DLC was a Chaos map and was unannounced when it came out, making people have to schedule, making the hunt for the egg weird for a lot of people. However, the map packs were only available if you had the Season Pass, making this Season Pass a must-buy if you wanted to play all the maps. Out of the 17,191 people who downloaded the map, 6,649 people completed Dead of the Night, making it the highest rating for Black Ops 4 at the moment with a 38.67%. DLC 2 was a continuation of the ending of 9, being played out in the ancient city of Delphi, underground. The map Ancient Evil was a masterpiece, and fun to play, even the egg was good. The people praised this map for the Hit Your Marks Easter egg step, and the Perseus and Paxos boss fight was awesome. Even that ending cutscene hinting at the Library of Alexandria. But it sadly got cut. The Chaos storyline got disconnected and the next map will be an Ether story again. Anywho, 9,920 people owned Ancient Evil and 5,557 completed this Easter egg. a total of 56%, our highest Black Ops 4 one, after Dead of the Night. Even though owners were now at least more playing this map, I am happy with the numbers. It shows that people actually played this Easter egg on this awesome map. Oh boy, then came Alpha Omega. Oh, what about this one? A remake of Nuketown, set in the new story for Black Ops 4 where Nikolai takes the lead, featuring both Primus and Ultimus characters. This map was mixed for sure. It was a fun map in the beginning, but the Easter egg got basically told to you, making the hunt fast and people bored really easily. This map was owned by 115,013 people and got completed 6,623 times by players, making this a 57.53 completion rating by everyone who owns this map. Alpha Omega teased the Great War, but instead we got the transit crew, Victus, in a reimagining of Call of the Dead called Tagter Toten. A beautiful map, but the egg was something. The egg was short and tedious. Nothing connected to what we knew and the story went everywhere. Fetching this apothecary device for Nikolai so he could stop the multiverse. But in the end we got betrayed and nobody lives anymore because they die. Everyone, and get sent to the Dark Ether. Samantha and Eddie make their way in the ending down a tunnel of light not to be seen again, finishing Ether once and for all. But no one was satisfied by this. The map is owned by 8,172 people and completed a mere 3,682 times. That means 45% of the people who had this map completed the final Black Ops 4 map. When Black Ops 4 was over and Modern Warfare was out, a rumor was circling that Sledgehammer Games was not making the game, but Treyarch. In a year time and a pandemic, Treyarch managed to make Black Ops Cold War. Going back to the roots, the Cold War where it started with the Black Ops storyline, a prequel to Black Ops 2 and a direct sequel to 1. This game also features zombies, but with operators you could choose, and it's a direct continuation to Black Ops 4. Samantha is a fully grown up and notices some experiments has gone wrong by the hands of Omega Group, Russians who open up the Dark Ether, making the perils that Samantha had as a kid come back, but now she has to face it as an adult. With the help of Weaver from the Black Ops campaign, with your help as the group Requiem, the first map Die Maschine plays out in a familiar setting. Where underneath it, the secret German base is where the Dark Ether orb lies, pulling everyone inside. This sounded really cool, and Cold War, because of crossplay and cross progression, had both a PlayStation 4, but also the newest member of the family, the PlayStation 5, as an option to play the game on. I have looked at both PS4 and PS5 numbers to make this assessment. PS5, since it's pretty rare, only has 14,623 people who have it, has gotten the Seal the Deal trophy, aka the Easter egg on Die Maschine. It was completed by 2,545 people, a mere 17.4%. And on PlayStation 4, 29,620 had the game, and 7,206 people have completed the Easter egg, making it done by 24.33% of the players. The most the Easter egg was completed on the launch game for so far we know, since Shadows of Evil does not have a trophy sadly. Combining both PS4 and PS5, we get a total of 44,243 people, and a completion of 9,751, making it that Die Maschine on both consoles was done by 22.04% of players who owned Black Ops Cold War on both PS4 and PS5. On February 4th, the first DLC came out, Firebase Z, but like Shadows of Evil, this Easter egg does not have trophies, so we do not know the outcome sadly. It will be interesting to see, because all the maps on Cold War are free. Hopefully we see some trophies added and I'll update this in the description. For now, this is my ranking with proof of what Easter egg was done the most and the least. So if you own any of these games or DLC and do not have these trophies, maybe it's time to try to do them. There are a lot of people who are like you and need help. Hope you can find someone to do it with, and if you're on Black Ops 3 or 4 and Cold War, you know, you can always try solo. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and this is your boy Flamer, signing out. Have a good day.